crawl back in the hole. Yo, I can turn the dirt into gold. Just take a little slice of heaven and bring it right back home. The price of easy living is a piteous soul. No appliances in your kitchen, televisions and phones, and a nice silk sheet set to fold. You poor thing, I hate to see you living so damn cold. Up the hill, falling down to your grave. I can help you carry all that weight. Reach out your hand to me, child, if you want to be saved. Just put $1 in the bucket every day after day, and watch your problems, anxiety, struggle, spirit away. And at the end of the road, I know a place. You poor thing, I'm sure they'll let you walk right in the gate. Yeah, you better pat me down and pray for peace before you let us in. My jettison is full of carnivores and lettuce men. You pushing positive, then we can be the best of friends. We drink the fire from the fountain and excellence. Open sores, open doors like a Trojan horse. No remorse, I make lore fact like college course. Making seconds to records, the textures you could never touch the circle I roll and you overstepped your effort. I'm the shepherd and leopards, I'll pull you back together. You fall apart, I'll build it back but better. I'm a scoundrel with my pen works adventures. My punchlines are too raw for glass jars and dentures. You think you've seen madness? Well, I am the center. I'm only happy in the summer. The winter. Watch out now. Come heavy water. It's high now. Not going under. Oh, oh, oh. Not gonna let you go. Oh, oh, oh. Pay what you owe. Watch out now. My mistake, it's damn namaste, namaste. And Dalai Lama, cause I'm searching for better days. Tijuana, I'm cutting through this with my switchblade to katanas, cause I've learned something from years ahead hunting. If I got something to say, then I'ma say something. The glutton for all these beatings and fighting for what I'm loving. If the whole world's throwing up spikes, I keep on trucking, yeah. I ain't got time for y'all to get your heads right. I'll find some rope and you can go and hang tight. It's getting dark. Dark as midnight. This beat swinging so hard, we in a fist. Tippy, tippy toe, watch me dip and roll. Round the corner, on another level, watch my glow. I be switching colors, red, green, and gold. I'm speaking the truth, and now I'm spitting heavy waters on the floor in the booth. Let's go. Watch out now, come heavy water. It's high now, not going under. Oh, 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 not gonna let you go. You watch out now. Come heavy water. Now listen to me. Yeah. Gonna run down a bad man today. Gonna run down, gonna hunt down a bad man like prey. When the sun down, gonna come round, set fire ablaze. Gonna run down
bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Chill.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, all my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, all the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, to get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I'm moving the bricks. You talk about now we're doing it, pricks. If you in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career to shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, all my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, all the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commander, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. Off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniel. It's Kenneth Walker. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he'll have a Commander's 1st down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short. Reset the downs and just keep the drive alive.
He'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he'll get this up to the 44. Frankie Louvreux, the ex-Panther, there on the stop.
Do better than that. What's going on, guys? Come on! A waste of time.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go up.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. On target with Kirk. They've got it. They get 25 on that connection. 1st down, Washington.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Good blocking to the 15. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but Maybe a reason he got so free. Defensive play there, coming through to make the play in the backfield. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now, Daniel. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. To the right side, and it's sitting. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Herbert gonna throw on this first play. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On play action there. Herbert. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
He won't gain a lot of traction there. Down only to the 24. down and 8. Daniels now going to look to throw. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
The run up the middle, and it's Walker. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Kirk is the motion man. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He will do it himself. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. A dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest hits.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down. Take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Pistol here for Herbert.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
completion. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are on the board. It's 10-7. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Daniels now on 1st down. Right side, complete to Nakua. He'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Are you kidding?
Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Play fake. Here's Daniels. Downfield by Pickens. And he will get into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Commander. York now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action. Now Herbert. Going down the center of the field. Open man. And it's taken in. First time he's caught a ball here tonight. And it is good for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On play action, it's Herbert. Left side, it's caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Going on first down is Herbert. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and long. Here's Daniels. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Now it's Herbert. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Slot man in motion left. From the gun on third down, Herbert. Pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. That will be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. First and 10. Here comes Walker. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll get this complete to Walker. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
On the ground, it's Walker, and he'll get about 5.
Come see this. I swear I'm leaving the city if y'all don't score.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here now, 3rd and 5. They put Pickens in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. He is in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Washington. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Hardman now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you've got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Herbert now on 1st down. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And While the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Herbert to the air again. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's in. Touchdown Chargers. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers back within 10. It's now 24-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll start at the 2. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Now Daniel. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Receiver on the impact. He's got it. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. At 3, first time tonight, he's again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. This defense finds themselves heading up into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Second and 7. They'll go play action here with Daniel. He's got Sinnott, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Junior Colson there to make the stop. Look him up on a second down and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown, but sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
Hardman now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Begin here on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's second and 2. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Herbert now on first down. Quickly flag. Not sure if this one's going to stand.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Going for it all. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. They send the tight end in motion. They run with Walker. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On third down, they go with Walker, and he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On 1st down, Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They send Godwin in motion. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The biggest issue and why they find this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Quick throw, taken in. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline. And he's able to extend this drive.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Herbert again. Well, he's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. The Commanders come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Daniel. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Trying to make a play out of it. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Pistol here for Herbert. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. There's that man again. Another catch. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the run. And Strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line. A gain of 9 on the carry. Shotgun now for Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the first down, so it's going to be 1st and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer closer now. It is 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. They've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
To the house.
And 10, here's Daniel. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Daniel's going to keep this himself. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This one from 54 yards out. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
On 1st and 10, here's Burns. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Look wide. Get this one complete. A gain there of 11. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and A.J. age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Take the handoff. Now Herbert. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Herbert to the air again. His throw left side is complete. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. Herbert to the air again. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They are not having success on defense. That play picks up 19 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.